need to be Nightwing maxing. What does Nightwing maxing mean? This is the exact way to live. Nightwing is the key. Now, a lot of people, he's gotten a lot of fame and attention for a very nice physique, a very good build. Everyone wants to be like him. So why? Well, Nightwing, Dick Grayson. Everyone likes Dick Grayson. Everyone in DC Universe, DC Comics, inside the comic book universe and outside, people are like, everyone loves Dick Grayson. But why? He's just very likable. Nightwing maxing is you're going to act like Dick Grayson. You need to max out all of your stats and max your appeal so you can have the traits of Dick Grayson. Nightwing. His life just is very good. He's always got an upbeat attitude. So of course people would be like him. Number one. The number one thing you're going to do is train like an athlete. Dick Grayson is obviously a gymnast, athlete, acrobat who does all these crazy moves. But not only that, what he's most famous for is having a very nice slender build that's very aesthetic and people find attractive. So when you train, of course, going to the gym is good, but you want to train a specific way, which is by doing calisthenics and training like an athlete. You need to be training like an athlete to be like Dick Grayson because he's not very overly big, but he's also not too shrimpy, skinny, small. He has some decent lean muscle mass. So you're going to want to train with primarily bodyweight exercises, like calisthenics, things like that. Training if you go to a gym, if you have a pull-up bar, or you can do it at home, completely free. But you want to be realistically in a lower body fat percentage and put on some decent lean muscle mass. That's where you're going to get lean, by being in a low body fat percentage, but still building muscle at the same time. Make sure you are staying athletic, which is not just training, but you're going to be doing some sort of cardio, some sort of running, some sort of extra sport that you do outside of your training. So you have regular training, then you have sports. That's going to get you that muscle. Number two is actually going to be grow your hair out. Now, some people think this may be optional. I think it's very important for channeling your inner Dick Grayson. Growing your hair out, especially if you're a young person. If you're, I didn't mention this, but if you're 18 to 24, this is the prime age that you need to be appeal maxing and acting like Dick Grayson. Because he gives off the energy of someone who has just come out of college. Now, if you're a young person, you need to start maxing all of your stats because that's going to give you the highest ROI, highest benefits. So, growing your hair out and sort of channeling that surfer hairstyle makes you look more young, people find it attractive, and you're just more of a cool dude, a cool guy. You want to sort of portray that cool guy persona, but you're not too cool that you can't hang out with anybody. And number three is actually going to be talk to more people. I know, yes, scary, introverts out there, but you are going to have to talk to more people. Because that is what brings out the popular nature and why everyone likes him so much. It's because he's just really easy to talk to, and you wouldn't become more open and learn to loosen up. And the key to this, I would say, is to talk to women. But really, you want to talk to everybody. If you're someone who struggles with talking to people, what you're going to do is talk to everybody. Talk to men, talk to women, talk to people you see at the bus, talk to your parents, talk to people you see at church, people you see at school, everybody. The guy you see at the convenience store, because it's going to help build your social skills. This, of course, is good just in general, have good social skills. But being that sort of guy who can talk to anybody, because that's not a skill everyone has. And if you can have that, you actually do stand out and make you much more impressive. And it's much more rare for that to be the case. But of course, it is a thing that you should know. You should know to do. It's just going to make you overall likable. And by talking to more people, then you're going to become more sociable, which is obviously what you want. You know, humans really weren't made to be lonely, so you want to loosen up. And now that might not seem easy. So number four is actually going to be smile more. Smiling more is actually going to help you with step three, because people who are likable, people who smile more and are more open, often get more compliments and they have more good social interactions. Because the thing is, a lot of people are in their own heads, they're in their own minds, they're not really thinking about you. So you go up and say hi to them, and you're not really looking like in a good mood. They're not going to say it out loud, but you don't really give off a good energy and vibe because you're kind of normal. But if you're more conscious of this, about, okay, what's my face look like? Do I have an RBF? Or anything like that? Then try to be more aware, more conscious of how you look and how you appear to other people. Because other people are judging you in their head without even doing it on purpose. By them doing that, and you learn to smile more, it's going to make you come off as more not only attractive, socially attractive, you're going to get hired more, people are going to want to talk to you more, especially if you go up to them. Especially women. That's a goal of yours. Talk to more women and people like that. You're going to need to smile more and present yourself as more of a socially level person. Now this, I know, seems easier said than done, which is why it's more about having keeping a good, positive, upbeat attitude about life. Because the thing is, it's normal. You're going to feel upset and bad, but the thing with life is that if you keep an upbeat, positive attitude, and then you're always just going to naturally smile, you're just going to come off as more, happy. People are going to wonder why he's so happy, why is he good. And and that's because you know everything's good for now. Alright, good luck. What you do is train more, max appeal in terms of hair, your style, and just come off as a cool dude, but not too cool that you cannot talk to other people. Socialize more, like talk to more people, and then smile more so you give off more of the upbeat, positive attitude. And for you'll be the young guy that most people in your life and circle know, as you're young, but you're also cool, and you've got everything going on where you're in shape, and you come off as attractive. That's going to make you dangerously attractive to most people. The cool jock person. Most times jocks are kind of like the asshole. You want to be like a cool, in shape person who's kind of guy together. Use those things, Nightwing Max. In order to Nightwing Max, you're going to need to train like an athlete, and what I have done is create an entire course on how you can build Nightwing's actual physique and look more aesthetic, and how to train and become an athlete. And that's something you're interested in, then it is in the link down below. Live the athletic lifestyle, become an athlete like Nightwing.